bueno. Oh, ¿cómo estás, querido?
Está. Bueno, bro, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, acá ando, solos en la noche porque estoy más, no sé, nadie me ve, estoy acá solo, nadie aparece, si aparecen, se van, no sé si son removidos del espacio o qué, pero hay algo raro que está pasando.
Puede ser. Yo recién salgo de una reunión con Bumpy, con mi viejo,
Sí.
con Matías Chouré, Juancito y un integrante más de Love Pink de la comunidad de acá, por un CTF que vamos a hacer este año en la ECO, ¿viste? Y
Sí.
estamos puliendo, no sé, premios, etapas, strikes, punto a favor, punto contra. Es un quilombo para el CTF. Yo pensé que iba a ser algo más tranquilo y no, como es un CTF de carrera social, de, digamos, ciberseguridad ofensiva física,
Sí.
es un quilombo, es un quilombo. Pero va a estar muy lindo. Ya está.
Bueno, pero cuanto más quilombo es, como dicen, es un desafío tremendo, es un quilombo de la puta, es un gran es un desafío tremendo. Sí, pero es un quilombo igual, sí, pero es tremendo desafío.
Sí. Yo sabía que estaba hablando con un amigo, con Luke, el Lucas Percival. Él me
Sí.
decía, digo, llama de ir allá a Uruguay a visitarte en un fin de largo. Le digo, bueno, sí, hablamos con Albert y vamos a visitarlo.
Dale, sí, sí, buenísimo. Sí, claro, no lo duden. Avísenme antes para que no me agarre por sorpresa ay, pa, no estoy en Montevideo. No, avísenme un poco antes, pero no, obvio, por supuesto. Sí, sí, claro, más bien.
Sí, hablamos, va, él me dijo la idea, ¿viste? Me tiró la idea y me dice, che, ¿se llama Uruguay? ¿A qué? ¿A visitar a Alberto? Vos sabés que yo tenía la misma idea, le digo, pero ¿cuándo vamos? Dice, ¿a un fin de largo? Sí, nos conviene un fin de largo porque, a ver, los pasajes, la estadía y todo. A un fin de largo lo visitamos, lo avisamos antes y caíamos ahí, salimos a comer,
Claro.
tranqui.
Sí, obvio, más bien. Sí, por supuesto, loco, más bien, más que bienvenidos, por supuesto. Además sería una recontra alegría que vengan acá. No, más bien, por supuesto, no lo duden. Si tienen la oportunidad, tírense.
Sí, él me dijo, yo le digo, bueno, pago con tarjeta de crédito los pasajes. No, no, yo te paso. Bueno, ok, me pagan los pasajes, ya está, vamos. Pero sí, sí,
No, por
salió.
supuesto. No, vos sabés, how you driving? I'm talking with my friend Cuello. He's basically, if it wasn't because of him, I wouldn't have been in Argentina last year in the Go Party. He really was the one who pushed me. After that, it was just all a walk in the park because when I submitted that, everybody was like, "Oh, we wanted to hear." No, he was telling me because he lives in Argentina that he was talking to a friend that, okay, how about going to Uruguay in a long weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
Why? To visit Alberto? That's good enough.
That's the unique reason. The unique reason that is just visit you, just have a fun time. That's enough for me.
Yeah, of course. No, that's only that it's important to have a good time, enjoy with people that care about. I mean, they really care about me, and I really appreciate your support all the time, my friend. Uh, yeah, I have already told you this 1,000 times, and driving also knows this. But it's very easy to be next to a person when everything's beautiful and wonderful. But when things are complicated, oh my God, everybody steps aside, back, and okay, anybody, and nobody's there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very sucks to walk alone sometimes. But here, well,
Well,
you know that here in Argentina there is a very big hacker community. So you know that I'm working on most of the community here of hacking. I work in a sustainability team, bug bounty team, of the under hacking of 2016 community. That's the international community. So I'm working in a lot of communities. It's very hard to me because I have my degree in a master in cyber intelligence right now. And a part of that, taken in the B side, I'm trying to get my social life, but it's too hard to be.
Yeah, well, I already told you about Chuck Daniels, and beside here that, yeah, I wanted to do that with Mateo Martinez, that is the guy that here. He was the first person who knew I was into prison. He was the
Mhm.
first person who called me in prison, not being my mother, and he told me, Alberto, in these situations, these are probably the best filters in life to know who is who around you.
Yeah.
Here you would really know who are the people that really care, and who the people that won't show around, that will disappear. These are the best things that happen in your life. These things, yeah, are shitty, but on the right, on the positive side of it, okay, they are the perfect way in order to know who is who around you.
Mhm. Exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
Very,
you know what question? I applied for the submission for paper for the ECO for this year.
yeah,
Will be submitted with a guy from you. I don't know if you know him, Chelsea, from Miami, about social audio security. We will be sending a proposal to talk about that.
perfect.
Yeah, and that's it. I don't want to talk much about that, but not only him, also with some other people. Uh, I will not. I mean, last year really it was the last day that it was an extension on the last day that I did it on the last minute of the last day of the last day that I applied. But yeah, no, thinking. I mean, I have a lot of people that would they from other places like this guy in the USA that
Mhm.
would really have the skills, the knowledge, would love to be in a conference like this. But okay, on their own, even though okay, they don't have to worry about anything. Sometimes I don't know. It's weird. Because yeah, some yeah some well yeah, it's all about personalities and how comfortable you feel. But
Yeah.
if they do with somebody that they trust, and it's not them having to handle all the pressure on themselves, yeah, they can apply, and they really have amazing topics that they really know a lot about, and are really interesting for the community.
Yeah, just share my contact. I will check with him. We see what we maybe we can do some of the biggest. You know that this year of the party is 2023. I try to the party come here to Roblox. That is the rep team leader from IBM. IBM.
Uh-huh.
He's an exploit engineer. He was almost an older rep team of cyberspace technology. It's a very good friend too for me. This is my particular one that I want to come here to have an interview and perform just a speak here in Argentina to this party. But the another person is Andres Cervantes, that is a certificated person in AWS. He's an engineer in cloud security, but he's more like a development one. So there is no more possibility. There is more possibility to come with Roblox to my friend Andre, because Roblox is a red team and is a ethical hacking professionally and public one. But Andre is my like a cloud security engineer. It's only like offensive or cybersecurity defense one. So I'm trying harder to come here to take here to Roblox that Andre, because I know talked so much with Andre. And this next September there will be a meeting there in Peru, that he is in the organization. He's trying to perform, and it is more. The CEO of the IWS will travel to this conference in Peru the next September. That this person is in the organization, is the administration of all the topics and other stuff, all the skills. But right
That's
now,
yeah.
personally, I prefer to come with Roblox.
Hmm. Yeah, I understand. I understand completely. Yeah. Actually, um, yeah, that's I have to. When it comes to people in particular, I don't trust people. I feel uncomfortable with people. I hate people.
Yeah,
But
yeah, me
okay,
too.
there are several people that I don't hate that much. But there are so many people that just okay, get out of my life. I mean, I don't want to. And when it came to okay, I was pretty active in OWAS. Basically, OWAS here. I remember it was 10 years ago now. The Latam tour in Uruguay that we organized here because Mateo was the best friend of Mateo was the son of the president of Antel, la Telefónica Uruguaya,
Also,
y
well.
teníamos todo the amphitheater of Antel, the Antel Arena for us for the conference. Okay, imagine having if you had to pay for that, it's probably I don't know. You would have to pay I don't know $100 for ticket and sell 200 tickets just to cover that. But no, we got that for free for 3 days. Oh
Hmm.
my God, it was amazing. Yeah, I mean, we did so many things. We always, I mean, so we organized so many events here. It was really amazing. And basically, here always at the end is also the ICS Square. Is also Isaka. Isaka now, right now. Oh, I have to remember my English. My number is right now taking much more actions than before. That they really were an organization that was lacking of any kind of, even though they had the structure for a long time,
Hmm.
they weren't actually organizing anything for the year. Only just preparing courses for the CISA or the CISM.
Yeah.
That's all they were doing. Right now, yeah, they're engaging. Last year, they invite me to the Seagrass. That is the event that is taking place every September here of Ithaca. It's 2 days, and it's quality. I have been there for 10 years. I think, and the quality of the speakers have been increasing. And initially, of course, it was something that, unlike OWASP, it was very commercial. I mean, in OWASP, for example, you cannot have somebody that is talking in a conference of OWASP selling any product. No, fuck you, fuck off. Yeah, no. Okay, but in this kind of event, okay, if you are a sponsor, okay, you can have a slot to talk about certain solutions that I don't know, your company or your yeah is supplying, but that's not something very healthy and not the idea. Mostly when that is most of the half of the conference like that, okay, then it gets really I don't know, annoying, disgusting, and the actually my perception is that the people attending there are really going to get that perception of okay, I came here just to be told about these best solutions that are being sold out there by these people instead of coming here to learn new things. And no, that's actually something that uh, I don't want. If I mean, I already had my time dealing with people trying to sell things and offering, I don't know, going to events in Punta del Este and everywhere sponsored by them. Okay, I don't want to hear from them anymore.
I think that this year is trying to Uruguay have their own conference. I don't know is
Oh,
the
well,
topics of
actually,
the hacker
Mateo,
conference. Yeah. I,
Mateo, está la Charrúa Conf,
yeah.
que Mateo es el que lo organizó, y me dijo el año pasado, last year, Mateo told me, Alberto, this year I think we're doing the Charrúa Conf. If you're in, just, I want you there. Uh, So, yeah, that happens because Mateo es un penal en el aire. O sea, Mateo is a guy who is really somebody who is like, okay, he's like Maverick in Top Gun. He's really, really dangerous in terms of you don't know what he can do. I mean, people perceive him as the most serious, the most professional man on earth. But if you
Oh.
only know him a little bit, you would know that no, no, he's opposite. No, I mean, you shake when he make promises to other people about yes, we will be there at 5. We will pick you up at 5. Oh my God, with those promises. Oh my God, all the things that they have to
So
keep doing them.
if you prefer a date, any date that this conference will be gets a stage, I will talk with my father, so maybe he can talk about it. I was talking in the meeting right now a few minutes ago by Jitsi, talking about the CTF, but it's very hard that he accept a meeting by online because you know who is my father. But
Well, not but not many people know, and wow, it's amazing. I mean, okay, no comments, no comments, but yeah, if people, if only they knew, but they don't. If
yeah,
only,
yeah, most people doesn't know who is my father, so it's no problem for me.
well, but he's not somebody else. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's,
yeah,
yeah. When it comes
that,
to this field, okay, let's say that he has some experience in this world. He knows quite some. Yeah, he has he knows a little bit about this fucking world, and he has
yeah.
done
He
many
knows
things.
a lot of this world. He's a little has a lot of knowledge right now. But well, we are working right now. Do you will come back to Eco Party this year?
Sorry.
Do you will come back to Eco Party this year?
Yeah, yeah, yes,
Perfect, perfect.
yes.
Are we working on the
Actually,
CTF as an engineering attack?
well, actually, it's funny. Driving actually, he's doing emotions, and I hate that driving. But I think that can fuck with the algorithm. So go ahead. When I see the statistics regarding emotions, I see when Travis comes, boom, raises to the moon the emotions and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
reactions in the chart of the space. No, the thing is that he's probably working. He's just listening. Um, no, he was mentioning, Coelho, that he's working on a CTF, but it's about physical security.
Yeah.
So, wow, that is. He said that is fucking mess, and I said,
It's
well, it's
something
a
new.
challenge. People say it's a challenge,
It,
but it's a fucking mess. Yeah, but it's a challenge.
yeah, it's something new that you don't see that on a black hat or even in DEFCON, there is no CDF of physical security right now in the world. I guess we are the second one that we are trying to perform a CTF on physical security, performing social engineering attacks with garbage dealing, performing all the tasks that develop on the code, some meshes, and try to, with that the code, take a password, for example, to get the flag to win the CDF.
Yeah. Hi, driving. What are you driving? Driving.
Harvard
It's
driving.
amazing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. We are working on that. So we have
Yeah,
almost
driving.
everything.
Yeah, driving. Welcome, my friend.
Hey,
Welcome from.
Coelho, Alberto. Very interesting. Sounds really awesome. And yeah, always great to meet someone down in what's it, Argentina? That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good work. And you know
thank you.
that what they say about that apple, it doesn't fall very far from the tree. So yeah, I'm sure you're super talented, sir. And yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
just getting ready for work here, Alberto. I figured I actually should just press the button and fuck with the algo a little bit. And um, sometimes I think it's detrimental, Alberto, but in sometimes it's actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you,
Yes.
mate.
Yes. I was saying that question is he's in Argentina. He read my book. He has always been supporting me, and he was the one who encouraged me to apply for the party last year. Yeah. So if it wasn't because of him, I probably would have not done it. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, and he's so
He's
right about who you find in times of need. You know, you find out who your friends are. They say.
exactly
Yeah,
that's it. Bingo.
I come
Absolutely.
from the under scene of the hacking. Alberto knows about me. He knows that I come from the underwater.
That's awesome. I come from the underworld sometimes, and I bring back some friends and stuff to help me in sometimes because sometimes you need it.
Yeah, most part of the time you need it because we are community. When you are in the hacking scene so many times ago, you are working for many times ago, more than 10 years. This person is they are not partner, they are not friends, they are family. It's like we say, we are home.
Yeah, and I think hacking is super subjective, right? I think it's all about intent sometimes. But yeah, having skills in all those areas, I mean, I think it's a gift.
Yeah, it's a gift. Sometimes it's a gift. Some of the time is one thing that you born with that. You just grow up with that, and you most of the time you suffer bullied to be just because you are more intelligent than the other people, the other kids. So you try to grow up just to get stronger every time. And when you are a very adult person, a very grown up person, you have some friends here on the internet because it's the biggest that you think. So it's like an anonymous fund. In the anonymous
Oh,
fund,
absolutely.
you can find a lot of friends, a lot of stupid people too. Yeah, of course. But you have a lot of friends here and a lot of fans because it's so different the persons, the specific persons of a fan and a friend. So I think that Albert is my fan. It's not my friend. It's like my brother.
That's right. We
Thank you.
yeah,
I agree.
Alberto's a good brother to have. So yeah, it's good to meet you, Quello.
Nice to meet you too, man.
And I wouldn't be into driving if it weren't for my family, right? I'm third generation into this type of stuff, you know what I mean? So like if I didn't grow up in it and learn all the tips and tricks along the way and have all the great mentors in it, I wouldn't know about it, right? So you've learned from the best. You grew up in it.
Wow. And when it comes to the best, this guy surrendered by the best of the best.
Well, it's a
Uh,
shame that other people don't see that and give the best credit where credit's due sometimes. That's why I like trophies. You know, you put them up, you remember, right? But it's nice when people give
oh
you the
man.
accolades.
Okay,
I
okay.
think
You can have my
Alberto's been doing a great job
Alberto
with his
Hacker
NFT
trophy.
shit lately, his AIs. It's been great.
Well, actually,
I
I'm
didn't buy
creating
any yet,
unstoppable domains.
Alberto,
I'm
so you're
creating
not selling very good.
the no, no. I suck at that. But you know what? I'm creating you will get a badge from unstoppable domains for being having an NFT of Alberto the Hacker. Yep, yep.
We'll work on that, Alberto. But yeah, I give you a lot of credit for doing it. I mean, I've practiced and I've played with it, and all I got is my kid's artwork. You know what I mean? And people, I didn't get a lot of likes, so I don't know. I'm not gonna sell it.
Well, you know how it feels. I mean, this disappointment is like, okay, you expect other behavior, other engagement, other support, and sometimes you really understand at one point that person makes a comment, and you came to the realization that okay, that person actually never actually understood anything about me, my life, or what was going on. Actually, everything that I took for granted that person knew about me, that person knew nothing.
that you will perform a scanning with some certain sign, like a vira, a vira, I don't know how to say that. Then we perform a certain scanning in the deep web, in the leaked information for all the domain, email domain, or even in the personal information. So it's like a very sorry, Sherry tool automated. I'm working on that right now. There is two tools that I'm working on right now. Always on Python.
Coelho, did you do something with your microphone? I can't hear you as good right now. I'm struggling.
Oh, sorry. I will change my because I have some Bluetooth stuff. Change.
You sound like you're about a half a room away.
Let me take. Do you hear me now?
No.
Fuck it.
No,
Do you hear me right now?
probably half a
Oh,
room
that
away.
sounds better. Yeah, you sound closer now. Alberto, you
Yeah.
hear him?
Yeah, better now.
Yes, I could hear him
Much
like
better.
a room away. Now I can hear him perfectly. Yeah.
Okay. No, it's just because I have some Bluetooth iPhones right now. Just to try to stop the use my headphones by wire because all my day I be working with my headphones by wire and my my ears as I really not right there. I say that I'm working in two different tools. One tool is working on a surface web scanning for leaked information about domains on person information. There is different options. I have some case programming on Python, of course, because it's very easy for me to use the Python. So I'm working on that tool. And on the other hand, I'm working on a tool that we use to web services. So you will use to some like a deep search or Navira searching chain just to try to find information about a target in the dark web, even in the deep web. I'm working on that stuff right now, so it's very soft for me. But I'm working with a friend here from my community, Wolfgang IT. So we are working way down just to like a hobby.
Not like a hobby. It is a hobby. I mean, you you enjoy it. I mean,
Yeah, really
everything
enjoy
the other is
it.
secondary, but yeah, I mean, it's a passion. The rest is secondary.
Yeah, enjoy it. I really enjoy it.
Welcome, Angry. You've been hacking some cars apart?
Yeah, I'm happy to happy to go, but I'm trying to get so cold for
Oh,
other tools that
Coelho,
we have.
my friend Angry. I want to introduce you. Angry Mechanic. You know I'm a car guy. He's a angry mechanic and fixing shit, and he definitely dabbles in a little bit. I welcome him in as well,
Yeah.
and just want to introduce you guys. Alberto, if you haven't met Angry yet, he's a great guy. I
Yeah.
respectfully decline Alberto only because I got to go in 40 minutes.
Oh, okay. No,
Ah,
no
okay, no
problem. No
problem.
problem. By the way, do not apologize. Just don't accept it, and that's it. Not a big deal. Uh, no, it's okay. I mean, no worries.
Yeah.
Hi, it's a pleasure to have you here, Angry.
Yeah, I've heard you speak a few times, Alberto. How you been?
I've been fine. I've been fine. Thank you. Struggling a little bit, but surviving. It's yeah, yeah. Uh, the best is yet to come. So yeah, I'm trying to have that.
Sorry, Ingrid, where you from?
I am from America on the West Coast.
You're North America, United States.
Yeah, Coelho, I'm over on the East Coast, America, Northeast.
Of the East,
I
but
mean, South America, the South America. Sorry.
South America. So you talk Spanish. We are from South America too. I'm from Argentina.
Hablo español un poquito,
I
Coelho.
would put in their legs because when people refer to themselves as I'm American, okay, they assume okay for me American. I am American as well, South
Yeah.
American. But yeah, for me it's like okay, the USA actually is where you're from. but yeah, they when they say America, yeah, they take for granted that the interpretation of everybody is like is the USA, and I just being malicious with
No, no,
no
it's not
no
malicious.
malicious.
It's just to know their native language.
Yeah, no, but well, yeah, that's a good thing. But for example, he said West Coast. He didn't say, for example, California or anything like that. So it's obvious that he doesn't. This is completely respectable. I mean, this is something that I value 100% in
Mhm.
everybody. When people are like that, okay, I know. Okay, be careful, Alberto. Okay, this person, obviously, profile picture, username, respect his privacy.
Of course.
Don't. I mean, he obviously won't say what his last name is or his last. No, so no need to enter into that. Respect that. It's like a flag that okay, West Coast. Only saying that for me, it's like okay, privacy for this person is very important. Respect that, Alberto. That is not a business. So please, Alberto, be respectful and don't enter into fields that you wouldn't like to enter if you would trying to protect in your privacy like that. So
It's good
Exactly.
practice.
Nice to meet you, Angry.
Yeah,
yeah, well,
nice to meet you.
¿cuál es from Argentina? He's American.
I might be rugging. I'm not
He
sure.
lives in Argentina. And usually
Alberto,
he
you're
wants.
rugging.
Oh, okay.
No problem, no
I,
problem, mate.
I had a fun day today driving. I got contacted by an attorney that asked if I would go get 18 vehicles running
Whoa!
because the soon to be ex-wife took all the keys, and
Oh, fuck it out.
11 of them are Mercedes-Benz Sprinters. So you
Yeah.
you can imagine how costly that gets. So I told the guy, I said, all right. I said, this is a bid. This is how much it is an hour. So I called a police friend of mine, and we ran one of the plates. I got her name. I went over and knocked on her door, and I told her, I said, I'll give you $1,000 for all the keys. If not, you're probably going to end up splitting
What the
half the bill.
fuck?
The lady gives me every fucking key. So I told the guy, I said, so do you want to go to the original bid? He goes, fuck yes, I don't even care. So I made bank today being a facilitator.
You would to proceed with legal stuff against this person because she is just breaking your privacy.
But the thing is that within privacy, whenever somebody does something that's wrong, it makes that little line, that breakable line, a little bit more easier to cross.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
Yeah,
at
gotta.
the end, she knew what she did was wrong. I told her, I said, hey, whenever you guys split this, if this ends up being thousands and thousands of dollars, which it will be, because I'll have to reprogram, buy new keys. Each one's going to be about $1,300 to do. So I told her that
Uh,
that's going to
let
come
me let
out
me
of.
ask let me ask
So I told
one
her.
question.
So I said, I'll give you a
This
thousand the keys.
this person have access to your Gmail account.
I'm having trouble understanding what you're trying to.
This person have access to your Gmail account.
Does she know you angry? Like,
No,
can she find
oh,
you?
she didn't know me from
No,
Adam,
no,
but
no. It's not the reason that my question. My question is
Something
if the
Francisco that
person
yeah,
if the person
no,
have
he only
access
wants to
to
know.
your question, you have the access to delete all the information on their device because there's a policy and she's sweet in Google that you have the opportunity to delete everything about the device, even if it's a tablet, a table, or even if it's an iPhone, whatever. If the person have access to your Gmail account, you can delete all the one and restart your password. So this person, we can never recover access to your Gmail account.
oh no, I just gave her $1,000 at the end of it. There was a handshake and a
Oh
hug. She was happy.
shit!
I just gave her $1,000 cold cash, and then
Wow.
and then
And now she's gonna those cars anyway, right? Angry, he's
They
sell them.
well, the thing is that they're selling the property, and they have somebody that's coming out to take pictures. This is like $1 million facility, in
You
house.
can delete it. You can
Oh
delete it
man, this shit
remotely.
gets ugly.
And all
You
the
can delete
cars,
that picture remotely.
all these vehicles are parked around to where the pictures would be shit. And so but he had to do it anyway. So
Well, congratulations, Angry, being a nice facilitator. That's awesome. Moderators and facilitators, guys, and attorneys are going to have great work going into Web3. I know it.
Yeah, I'm agree with that.
and to answer your question, by the end of it, she knew who I was and all of that, and she said that if she had car problems, she'd give me a holler. So it was a cordial interaction.
Yeah, messy. But cha-ching, cha-ching. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
See, Alberto? It didn't even have to do nothing. He just facilitated.
Yeah, I mean that's what you're perfect. I mean, when it comes to facilitating, you are amazing at that. When it comes to connecting people, you're amazing at that. Maybe you're probably. I told you when it comes to driving, I will give you the keys. I don't have to think much about that. Yeah, sure. Uh,
Yeah,
I,
Angry, can
I
I bid $1 on the cars?
but
They're,
when it comes to facilitation, you can do it
they're all
perfectly.
going to go with the property in the business. They're selling the business and the property right down the middle. And that's what I was telling her. I was like, you're gonna, whenever they have original everything and there's no service records, I said, it's better. I mean, thousands of dollars. You got $80,000 Mercedes Benz Sprinters that you have the keys to, and it's only taking money out of your pocket and making things harder. I said, do you want to be with him? And she's like, no. And I was like, then help me help you move this along.
Good move.
So I just told her, I was like, because if I got to go out and it takes me days to do this, it's going to be 20 grand. At the end of the day, I have enough to do, and nobody needs to pay to do that just out of spite. So let's talk logically. Let's just literally figure this out and be grown-ups about it, and that's what it came down to. But she was a nice lady. Like afterwards, like I said, gave her a hug, or she wanted a hug, and blah blah blah. And I mean, it was good.
She the wasn't hug. The only one thing that she wants is money.
Well, she didn't want to have to pay out more money for no good reason, too. Like, logically, it made sense as well.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Angry socially hacking her.
Yeah, I got it.
Let's come to terms. Come on.
No, I did it. I did it.
What up, Carl? How are you, brother?
Pretty good.
Good to hear. Miles, I see you. Hope all is well, brother.
Thank you, mate. Nice to talk with you.
So, Alberto, do you know the black flag in racing means get off the racetrack?
Well, actually, red flag is probably the flag you don't want to see. Again, I mean, black.
Yeah, but you don't want to see the red one because somebody got hurt. It's a
Well,
different. It's
yeah,
different.
but yeah, you don't see, you don't want to see the cheddar flag if you're not the first one who crosses over that. You don't want to be the second who sees that final flag.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's good to make it to the flag, Alberto. It doesn't matter what number you come in as long as you make it there.
well, yeah, at one point, yeah, I think, but if you are in a certain level of, I don't know, competition, yeah, there's not
Is it
racing is
is
not
it
enough.
always win it or bin it, Alberto?
I mean, you know what I love about tennis is that the person that wins is the person that wins the last point. Yeah, that's amazing about tennis. I love that.
Yeah, that's different. Totally different. Different sport.
Yeah,
But
but the concept
yeah,
the
how
concept is
how
that
do you guys get your bounties, right? Is that like the best win or like you help somebody?
oh, in my point at this moment after all I have to go through is no, it's not about me. It's about helping others to succeed. what is being successful for me. It's all about that. Yeah, it's giving the tools. I mean, seeing other people succeeding because I could do something for them. That is success for me. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we win as a team, we lose as a team. That's what you're supposed to say to the camera, as they say. But it's all about the team, right? Thanks for the team. Thanks for my
Well,
sponsors.
it's
Thanks to all
no,
the people that helped me,
it's all
right?
about you. I mean, you don't in the equation. You try to be completely not no. I don't want people to notice me, but I just want those people around me to be succeeding. And yeah, I don't want actually to be covered. Oh, the person that is responsible for no, no. Don't even point at me. I know nothing. I'm nobody. But the pleasure of seeing those people succeeding, if it's because you were able to do something, I don't know, it could
No,
have been
Alberto, you're not
successful.
nobody. You're an essential piece of the team, which
Yeah, but
everybody
you don't
respects
have to
as
say
well.
that. You don't have to say that. You
Right,
can make them
exactly.
think that they are the keys of the success. And yeah, you don't have to be saying that aloud. You can
Yeah, I
know that.
was just doing my job, right? I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
doing my
I'm
part.
just yeah, I'm just yeah, I came here, I got my check, and that's it. That you don't have to be saying what your role is when you already know what you're doing. The others actually just tell the others what they need to hear in order to be successful. That's probably the
But
important thing.
Alberto, if you get the black flag, guess what? It was your fault.
Well, if I get the black
Almost
flag,
that, but it's not your
well,
fault for absolutely no one.
you know what? Yeah, I mean, when it comes to speeding tickets and all kind of traffic infractions, yeah, I am guilty. What can I say? Guilty. Yeah, I pled guilty in somewhere in the middle of the desert in 2003.
Alberto, in racing, it means you broke the rules, or you like push somebody off, or you like crash
Yeah,
somebody. You
yeah,
broke the
basically,
rules.
yeah, exactly. You did something that you were supposed to do, and you put somebody in danger. You did something that was against the rules. I mean, for example, I don't know. For example, if you overpass somebody because you didn't turn around chicane the way you're supposed to do, but then you don't return the position to the one that you got it from in that movement. Okay, you're probably going to be at least have I don't know, depends on the
Well, you'll
competition,
get
but
a
at least
time penalty
stop
for
and
that.
the stop and go, or not black flag, but stop and go at least.
Yeah, we are trying to help you, man.
Yeah, just don't get confused with your flags, Alberto.
Oh no, no,
If you
okay,
got the
I
wrong
will
No
share with
one.
you.
color, you're throwing the wrong flag.
This is priceless, guys. 2004, I was doing this ethical hacking course that was the most intensive one I ever had in my life. It was like 100 hours, but you had to spend like 3 million hours in your house, and the end you had like 8 virtual machines that you would have to capture the flag on them. Oh fucking shit! We were like a week in my apartment with other guys. Okay, we have all kind of different virtual machines with all kind of operating systems. Try to enter into them. Try to solve the problems, the puzzles, and find the fucking flag. Okay, at one point it was like day number 8. We left at 1 a.m. to have something to eat, and in the main street of Montevideo, there was a guy who was with a flag. He was like with a T-shirt and a bicycle, and he was like, viva, viva, okay, it was about a guy who was for I don't know. He was running for the rights of Albany, I think, or something like that. It was something regarding to Albany, and the guy was carrying a flag of Albany in the bicycle. And I would think I look at my friends and I ask them, are you seeing the same thing what I'm seeing with my eyes? Because if not, okay, I throw the towel here. I cannot cope with this. This is psychologically destroying me. I cannot believe I am seeing a person on a bicycle in Montevideo at 1 a.m. carrying a flag of a country. I don't know where the country is, shouting about the name of the country. This is too much. What do we do? Do we follow the do we follow the flag and we capture the flag? What do we do? Okay, that was hilarious. Hilarious. Yeah, that really happened. And if I see a black flag, well, I would stop by and say, okay, would you mind giving me the black hat, the black hat or the black flag? Because yeah, I'm collecting the flags. I'm capturing the flags. Yeah.
Yeah, the corner workers are essential on the track, Alberto. You always gotta watch the corner workers, but yeah, the black flag in capture the flag in hacking, it makes sense. You're just capturing it, capture the flag. It's awesome.
No, but it's amazing also how, yeah, you mentioned in the circuit, the people, okay, most of the people are just watching and don't realize all the work that's going on by the people that are, okay, something happened that you are not aware of, but instantly, okay, you have a lot of people with flags, yellow flags, alerting other pilots about something that they don't know, but they immediately start reporting that, and all the communication that's going on is, wow, it's amazing. It's like all the it's such a super machine all put together that works in a perfect way most of the times. It's amazing, but most of the people don't see that, and they just see uh, well, in Formula One they see how cars are going, I don't know, the first lap, second lap, and they end up the same place that they started. No, just kidding. My ex-girlfriend used to hate me because of that, because she told me, Alberto, first of all, why are you watching the free qualies? The free qualies, Alberto, what's the use of that? Oh, we have like 3 hours of free. I mean, they can do whatever they want on the circuit. But what's the use of that? Oh, you can enjoy them watching, driving. Okay, I don't understand you, Alberto. Then qualification on Saturdays. Okay, Okay, what are you doing? I'm just going to see how the cars are going to live tomorrow. Okay, and you have an hour of qualification. Yeah, this is amazing. Quali one. Okay, oh, he's not going to do it for a second. Oh, okay, what's so interesting, Alberto? This is amazing. This is beautiful. Yeah, and basically this is also defining so many things in the race tomorrow. I mean, the tires they are going to start with. I mean, in terms of well, you also define when the fuel was an issue. You also define things related to the fuel, how many times they were going to stop, the compound of the tire that they were using, and when it comes to the replacement of the engines, it sometimes was better to have an engine exploding in certain part of the process of a Grand Prix than you don't want the car to have the engine exploding when it's one lap left to go in the Monte Carlo circuit of Formula One. You want that to explode much earlier or after that happens. So yeah, playing with all those things is amazing, and telemetry. The telemetry is basically the magic thing nobody can see, but it's there.
The magic numbers.
Yeah, yeah. Well, not to mention hacking the telemetry. Well, if you can manipulate that and you're in control, it's like grabbing the cookie. I have your cookie. Okay, I have your account. Well, I have the telemetry. I have you.
Yeah, you can't lie about the numbers on the telemetry, right? You could be like, in qualifying, it wouldn't matter the lap times if you could just make it up and be like, yeah, this is the time I did, but everybody's checking everybody, right? So it's transparent and everybody knows what everybody's doing. They got their data feeds on every car because they're watching their competition too to see what type of strategies they should play, right? And it's funny that you used to get shit for watching quali and practice, but you're right, it's so important, and that's the interesting part. But anyway, I digress.
It's not so easy that you say, but it's easy for us.
Sorry, question.
I mean, it's not so easy to use the education for an SSID, but it's easy for us because we have experience to have the education of any person. It's the
Oh,
spirit work.
yeah, yeah. Yep, that's the point. Yep.
What I mean, it's not easy to, for the way to say, it's not too easy to have the geolocation for any normal person, normal, yeah, decide to say it. But for us, it's too easy to get the geolocation because we know how to do it.
Yeah, but it's not like, okay, this flight is located right now. You go to flightradar that com and you have all the. No, it's not like that for most of the people.
Exactly, exactly. It's what I mean. Exactly. Thank you.
So I was wondering, driving right now, um, technology and I don't know these cars that are probably I don't know worth a lot of much more money than I don't know that I don't know that I don't know much more money than whatever fuck. Okay, when it comes to the secure insurance companies, I cannot believe actually they still can do they still can get your Lamborghini last model uh, and actually use it. Come on, that's that still happens. I mean, that's something that I cannot imagine.
Or you just your ex-wife steals the keys. You know, could go either way.
Well, that's the when women are put into the equation, everything changes. Yep.
Yep. I think your point on the technology, I think in F1 it's pioneering all the technology. So like, it's high-end data acquisition. You're working at the absolute maximum of technology, and that's what F1 development's all about. It's like, we wouldn't have amazing Kerr's technology if they haven't been working on it for, over a decade. And Kerr's is kinetic energy recovery system, when it like regenerates off your braking.
That
I
technology.
don't know. I don't know if it's a history topic of science everything on everyone
Yeah,
because technology is every day and day just getting better, and you must to have updated about that.
yeah. For me, it was amazing when I first started hearing about the cars. Okay, why is that? How is that possible? Wow! And it was mind blowing that technology. They started using that. I mean, that pilot of Formula One from Argentina, a pure guy who was riding for racing for the I don't know. I don't even remember the name of the team. Uh, in the late 90s with Schumacher, they probably didn't have, but it was in the mid 2000 actually that they started using the technology, right, of the braking energy being um, actually stored. And
Well, just think how many computer systems are on cars now. Like, why do you think they're so powerful and so precise? Like, because they have hundreds of computers on board, right? And it comes down to coders and the programming of them as well, right? All these systems have to work in unison.
absolutely. That's why right now you go to the service of your car, and they all they have to do is plug in a cable into there, and they read all the information that they need in order to diagnose. Okay, what's going on with your car? What happened with your car? Everything about your car. It's just plugging in a cable, and that's it. Thanks, computing. Thanks, this storing of information that makes all this diagnostic and all these kind of things so easy right now.
Well, I guess one other point is data points, because it depends on what points you are measuring. I guess the one other thing is you would need a track or a scale or a distance you were doing your test over.
Try to get their SSID, and so you will get whether these people are in the situation. in the exact moment that they are trying to connect. I don't know how to explain myself as well.
Do you guys have SSIDs down there already?
Everyone has their own SSID, and everyone has their own MIC, and everyone right now has their own IP. You know, you have your own
That's
IP
kind
right
of
now.
scary.
You already know it. Okay, wait. When you have a connection on internet, you have your own IP. You have your own MIC that this come from your device. So if any people want to track you, they have three possibilities to track you. The first one is your MIC between the activity on the network. The second one is your IP, your public IP. The public IP is the only one in the world. Okay, it's tracking in the world because there is a protocol called IPv4, and there is another one that is IPv6. There is two protocols on the internet on the world for all the world. Okay, and the second one is your SSID. Your SSID is given to you from you provide they provide APIs internet provide system. No, sorry, internet provide services. That's the first one. Okay, that there is three ways to track a person. There is no way that you come on the just take away and just try to be hidden of the internet. If a person or civil intelligence officer is over you, you have no chance to escape of that. Yeah, I'm right. I'm explaining myself.
Yeah,
So right.
yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. Actually,
Thank you.
yeah, there probably are three main ways of tracking a person, and there are probably 3 million ways that people aren't aware of tracking a person.
Thank
So no,
you.
no, at the technical level, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's right. Uh, no, I mean, no matter you can run as far as you can, as fast as you can, but you can't hide, kiddo. Yeah, you can run, but they will. I mean, there's no way you can hide at the end. Uh,
Is that the first say? You can run, but you can't hide.
yep. Yeah, I mean, we have just to be. For me, the key is like being hacked. If they are going to put a target on you, and they have the money, and they have the determination to do it, they will fucking destroy you, and there's nothing you can do. Just be aware that that can happen. You won't be able to stop it. It's just no. And if that happens, okay, it's not your fault really. I mean, the Barcelona probably is the best soccer team in the world, but still they don't win every match. They only have to win the tournament, certain key matches, and that's it. But they don't have to win all the matches, and they don't. Actually, they lose it with some other. I don't know, other teams that are like much really against all the odds for them to win, but they lose. Uh, yep. In security, the same. A company is going to be eventually be a victim of a security issue if they haven't been already, but that's okay. It's part of this ecosystem, and it's not the end of the world. Just be aware and don't. I mean, people that are ashamed and don't want to, I don't know, uh, oh, they are going to kill me. My ass. Okay, it's okay. It happens. You sometimes, yeah, you cannot stop it. If they have the resources and they target you, bye bye. That's it. You cannot do anything. You're just a spectator watching a movie, and just be sure that you are making some popcorn and enjoy the movie, because otherwise you will suffer and you will cut your blood. No, instead of doing that, just enjoy.
Exactly what that happens to you.
Well, I didn't enjoy much, and I didn't have popcorn. So, but next time I will make sure that I will have NFT popcorns for everybody.
I think that your movie will be very enjoying it for most of people of the hacking communities because it's a true life. For even more people doesn't accept that it's true life. I know that it's true life because you know where I work, you know all my knowledge, you know everything. So I
Yeah,
think if your movie just come out, that will be a very pleasure for all communities of hacking against cybersecurity scene.
yeah. I was talking with the guy from Mexico, saying me, Alberto, I'm so happy to be talking with because we started talking about okay, how I got started into this, and I don't know, I became so. I don't know. I completely took my mind back to when I was a child and I was in front of that computer that had a 8-bit processor, and I was pushing that red button that was sending an interruption to the processor. Yeah, and at one point I started describing all that I was trying to understand, all the things that I was doing. And when I started telling them, at one point I wasn't actually reading assembler. I was actually reading hexadecimal code directly, and I was looking for 65 that I knew it was load registry A with value. Yeah, and I was scrolling through the code looking for certain hexadecimal code. I wasn't looking for at even assembler code. So holy shit, that was sick.
Yeah, the only person that is at the very biggest hacker of these days, Evgeny Bogachev, he's come from Russia, and everyone knows that he's living in Russia, and he is an ancient and effect of cybersecurity. Even he's an officer of intelligence from the force, for the military force of Russia, and there is no reason to track to him because everyone knows how to track a person. Even if you have his MIC, his IP, or even other geolocation, but he's working with the government, so you can try to him because you are performing against the law of the Russia or international law of Russia. So he's not the biggest hacker. He's just protected with the Russian laws.
Yeah, well protected. Sometimes, yes, yeah. The thing is that we have to accept it. That not many people are aware when they enter into cybersecurity. Uh, in certain places, in certain positions, doing certain things. Okay, things can get really pretty wild and out of control. And what do you do in those cases when okay, you feel like holy shit. Oh my god,
Exactly,
I
exactly.
wasn't here, but okay, you wish you wasn't here, but you're here. Sorry, you cannot disappear now. So you have to, sorry kiddo, you have to keep playing the game. So sorry, you cannot leave. It's like holy shit. Yeah, and we're really unprotected. That's basically one of the messages behind all this. Not only movie, it's about the global message about we being okay, completely vulnerable in this field compared to, I don't know, if you are a doctor, you can make mistakes that can probably cost the life of a person, but you have insurances, you have millions of things that are going to protect you and will probably not put you in the worst position, in a very bad position when it comes to making a mistake. Uh, but when it comes to us, uh, we are really likely to end up in very shitty situations for things that are stupid, let alone my case, which is probably the most ridiculous case in history. But doing
It's
other
not
things that are
ridiculous.
reasonable.
It's not ridiculous.
Yeah, no, the thing is that people should be aware of this, and if they enter here, then don't complain. Oh, nobody told me that it's going to be like. Okay, well, you don't enter into cybersecurity because of the paycheck. uh, there should be other motivations for a person to enter into this, and of course, the people should be aware that pressure. Okay, when it comes, David, who is there, Ghost Exodus, a couple of years ago, in a video he wrote for me, Alberto, I read in a book a quote recently that says, "Hacking is something that is not for everybody. You will probably have to cope with frustration, with hours and hours of time that you will get nothing done compared to the hours where you will be seeing results. So it's not a person who gives up quickly. It's something, a profession for people who can struggle with, I don't know, with frustration, with not seeing results in the short term. It's really something that is not as beautiful as it might look in certain movies or TV shows. Capturing the flag, I don't know, or capturing the flag. Bug bounty programs. Okay, you do that for your paycheck, and the hours that you will be in front of a computer thinking that no progress and see no progress are going to be much more than the hours where you will see any kind of advance. So if you cannot cope with that, then try to find another profession.
I agree with you. I was thinking about your talk on Diego Berti, that you talk only Spanish. Your study is so very grateful for how the hacking world. You know that, yeah, your book and all your interviews around the world, because it was streamed around the world. I think that it's a very good story, because a real life story that most people have to know. It's like a must to know. Um, so it's like okay. The very first language talking in the world is Spanish. The second one is English. The first one is Chinese one. It's a Chinese language. I don't know if these people know about this, but in the hacker community, it's a very relevant thing to know. A story as a really good hacker that try to be the good in the society, good things in society. But the system, the government, just they are against us, because governments are against us.
Yep. I'm aware of that, and yeah, David, go ahead.
Hey guys, how are you? Quello, by any chance, do you speak Mandarin?
Uh, yeah, I am. 我学习汉语，我是需要标准语言。
对，我的名字是大卫，就是美国，used to live in in China, but so I can understand what you're saying from that aspect there, being in China, and I find it really fascinating too. Just listening to, we could talk, in Mandarin, the HSK4, but just to hear what you have to say, and also Walter too. Looking at everybody's profile in essence, just to add some light, some sunshine rather, to some of the obstacles we face with daily life, how to go through with hacking, and and that also encompasses a lot of the culturalistic, adventures. But I just saw that and just wanted to bring it up. But yeah, and Alberto, thank you for hosting this.
No, no problem. By the way, I don't know if all of you, I mean, Cuello, you probably don't. Uh, David is a person who I met here. He's amazing and he's very skilled. He served some prison time for something in the past, and he's trying to do the right thing right now. I'm completely, I can certify that he's doing everything the right way. But he suffers the consequences of the past that for all of us have been different. Uh, but it's amazing how people, like, I don't know, might or might not committed certain things in the past, but have served prison time in this particular field. And I think I don't know any of them actually that I can confirm. Uh, Not Brazil, they exploit. You know what I mean, guys. No, no, that really live what I live. What I mean, for me, it was like a walk in the park. David was like 4 years, if I'm not wrong. Ghost Exodus 12 years. The guys from the Xbox gang. Okay, that was pretty sad, not only because of the time, but also because of the guys who committed suicide, and the all the effects in their context that was mm, happened because of the situation they were in. So, but still, the guy from the Xbox gang, one of them, he was telling me that okay, he doesn't want to enter into trouble. He tries to do the right thing. Okay, would be so easy actually to say fuck society. Okay, you destroy me, I will fucking do everything, not except what you're telling me to do, and I will fucking fuck you. I will make a lot. No, trying to do the right thing is a thing that I found as a common factor in all of the people I met that in some way live something that like what I had to live, and this is amazing. Yeah.
Um, yeah, that you know me, you know my knowledge, you know where I work, all the stuff. You know that it's very tough to me to talk about this. You know that I learned about Chinese. I learned about German language too. English language is not my native language, but I maybe can talk fluently, but it's not the best side. My born language is Spanish. That's the reason because it's so different accents. But you know that I know you just history. It's very hard because it's so similar than me. And you know, even my personal number, my personal cell phone number, my Telegram, know my contacts. You know, if something happened to me, you will know that how to contact me or how to contact my friends because we are VIP persons. This is a very tough thing to live with them. It's not so easily to say that. It's not so easy to live that even because yeah, if you have in this position, you don't have to talk by yourself. You are talking uh, in presentation. You are talking by the other community of your country. You are talking about a lot of person that they have their own voice. So you are the voice of the person that don't have the right or even don't have the power to raise their voice. It's very hard sometimes because this is a responsibility that we have under over our shoulders. You know. So sometimes it's very hard to do that, and some other time it's really beautiful because we have some fans, some brothers, some mates that we can share our information, we can share our experiences of work, outside work too, our investigations, our research. We have the right to talk about us, but we have the responsibility to work, yeah, and to talk uh, in the middle of that their voices that most people don't have the power to have the I don't know how to say it, the range to be heard to be I don't know what to say noted. You know, we have the responsibility to talk for that person that they haven't have a voice.
过了念过了，谢谢。
我学习汉语，我想我也很喜sorry, my Chinese is not so very good like my English.
没问题啊，念酷啊，你说。
你呢？
哦，好，就是那个一个问题啊，sorry, Alberto, keep it 那个 yeah, no, Quello, you brought up some really how should I say interesting points, and I like how you express yourself. I think it's very cool. So I don't know, I'll bring it back to Alberto, but Yeah. Thank you for sharing. That brings a lot of insight, and your English is phenomenal, by the way.
Well, I have to add something. David also one day took me by surprise when he said, "Oh, I will be starting a space in a few minutes about I will teaching about hacking in in Mandarin." What? Yeah, and he started a space and he started teaching people how to hack in Mandarin. Wow, that really surprised me. And that's amazing. I love that. I mean, yeah, inclusion. I mean, let anybody, no matter what their language is, the color of the skin, where they live, they all should have access to knowledge, to education about everything, including, of course, cybersecurity. It doesn't make a difference if the language is Spanish, English, or whatever. No, everybody should have access to that, and you doing that. Wow, it was really very wow, something I didn't expect. So it was took me by surprise, but it was beautiful, really.
Yeah, that's the reason because I'm a high intelligence officer. You know that there is a title, something like that. That if you are a cyber security officer, senior cybersecurity officer, senior cybersecurity analyst, and there is even more. Uh, even more is talking about security analyst in cybersecurity focused on cyber intelligence. The cybersecurity officer, cyber intelligence, better to say, cyber intelligence must to know everything about cybersecurity. I'm cyber officers. I'm an officer in cyber intelligence, so I must to know more than one language. I talk Spanish, English. I understand a lot of Chinese. I understand a lot of Germany. I understand a lot of French language, and I understand a lot of Portuguese intelligence language. Sorry for that. So it's my responsibility, like officer in cyber intelligence, to know more than three languages. Hello.
Hi, I was having connection problems. I hope everything's fine now.
And no, so just to resume, if you are working on cyber intelligence, you must to know a lot of cybersecurity, and you must to know about different cultures and different language, even slang. I don't know how to say slang. Gossip. Gossip is the word.
Um,
Alberto.
sí, ¿qué?
Gossip
Sí, gossip.
or slang. Slang.
Slang, ¿cómo se dice gossip en slang? Chismes. Eh,
Slang. Cogni is England.
ok, slang, ok, slang, ok. Ok, el lenguaje de la calle, I don't know. No, no,
Claro, eso, no me sale. Slang, cogni, gossip. I don't remember the word. But wow, to resume, you must to know how they talk on the street.
You remind me. Hold on, I was listening to my desktop, so hold on. You probably listen to echo, and it's disgusting.
Yes, sorry.
Okay, yeah, here I am. Yeah, well, if I'm bragging, I think that I don't know my spaces crashes. They crashes on a very regular basis, much more regularly than other people. So my regularity is not very. It's very unregular, and Carl is a witness of how my spaces are not being seen. I could have been here for if you hadn't show up when you show up. I would probably have closed the space because after an hour I was here on my own. Nobody would show up. So yeah, that's lack of visibility. Like, okay, I start a space and nobody gets notified. Nobody can see that. It's frustrating. So yeah, I mean, probably they don't want my voice to be heard and they don't want people to know that I'm in a space talking.
Mate, are you banned? Do you check if you're banned?
No, I'm not shadow banned, but the systems that are out there to check that, no, the answer is no. But okay, then you explain me that it was not like 0 or 1, yes, no. There were some shadow banning that I wasn't aware of. But the services out there, I checked in all of them, and my account doesn't look like have any kind of pattern of any kind of indications that it's shadow banned. But the thing is that I was checking the other day my impressions. My impressions right now in the last 28 days were 400,000 impressions, more or less. Um, it, 4 years ago, in 2019, I was having like, I don't know, 2 million impressions or something like that, having at
Mm.
least half of the followers that I have now. So having half of the followers, I was having like 3 times more impressions than right now. That says it all.
But I was checking about if you are banned right now in the last hours because I think you are banned.
Yeah, I agree.
I
But can
think
you,
that you are in shadow banned.
okay, hold on. Can you check at the same time? Shadow one, yeah.
Yeah, check right now because I think that you are banned right now. Almost your account shadow banned. Do you have any puppet?
No.
Sorry. Try to perform some puppets. Some puppets to perform some counterintelligence operations. It's very useful to do that.
Okay. Um,
I
but
use that when I see if my Instagram account is banned. I use my Puppet account to just to verify if the application, the automated application that data application just check out if your account is banned. I double check with my own Puppet's accounts if I really check it if I really banned it or not.
yeah, you know, I also uh, I was comparing other accounts in terms of reach, engagement, and visibility I was getting. Okay, this account having the amount of followers that they have, it's like makes no sense. I mean, it's for me, it's obvious that it's limited. But okay, I'm checking in the hour. There was some kind of I was shadow, but um, the and Carl, the same for him appears um, for different reasons, but it's obvious that our accounts are are behaving in a way they shouldn't be uh, behaving, and the reason we have is, I mean, sometimes you question yourself, is it worth keep doing this or start from zero and have a fresh new hold on, I'm checking now. A fresh new start, and okay, start from zero, and is it worth it? Okay, the account exists. No, no search band, no suggestion band. Okay. No, 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 but yes, for me the answer is clearly yes. ¿Me escuchás, Cuello? ¿Se escachó? Ok, siempre lo supe.